Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting home using Uipath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about decentralized JSON array. So let me understand what is the use of a decentralized JSON array and what is the difference between decentralized JSON and JSON array. So in general, so as we know that, so array, so it has a multiple entities. So to store a multiple values, so we are going to use the array concept, right? The same thing which applicable to here as well. So let me quickly jump back to the Uipath studio and have our live sessions. So this is the example which I used on a previous session. So what you can do, so we can just take off these activities and then so in configure, so we can try to use our second test data, so which you have already. So what you can do here, just copy this and paste it over here. That's it. So soon after if you entered your endpoint, so your preview will be automatically, it will be changed. So just click on OK. Also, what I will be doing, so I'll be just opening the Chrome and then I will be entering the particular site so that I will be aware. So what are the data which is inside this particular URL? So let me try to enter the URL. So yeah, so this is the data which is inside this API URL. So which it as page second, ID, email, first name, last name. So these are the data which is inside this particular API URL. As we already know that, so this is not a readable format, right? So what we have to do, so we have to use a decentralized property which help us to give a standardized JSON format so that it will be easy for us to traversal. So which I discussed on our previous session. So what we can do now here, so let me try to use both the activities, which is decentralized JSON object and decentralized JSON array. So let me try to go with the decentralized. Yeah. So here you have two activities, right? So what I will do, I'll just go through in these two activities as well in today's session. Since the example is different, so I want to make sure, so we are covering the two activities. So what you can do here, so already you had declared a variable, so which is app data. So I didn't change anything. So I just reused our old activity which I used on previous session. Just I changed the URL on it. Yeah, perfect. So what I will do here, I'll just call that particular variable, which is API. Yeah, perfect. That's it. So this particular decentralized JSON will help you to give an output in the standardized format, which will be help you to traversal to the each and every nodes. So what I can do here, let me save this and let me try to run this in the out right line. Yeah. So what I will do here, I'll just try to create a variable for this one. I'll just make control K and then J object. Enter. Perfect. So since it's a J object, so I just use same the naming convention. Just click on OK. Just try to call this J object dot toString. As we already know that, so right line will help you to print only the string formats. Just click on save and then debug. So what actually it will give an as output? So it will give an output as a standardized JSON format which help you to traversal to the each and every nodes. I hope our execution is done now. So let me go to the output panel. Yeah, so we can see the output in a standard format, right? To make it very simple, just right click, copy. So open a notepad++. So let me try to clear the old data here. Just control V. So in this notepad++, you can make a clear view, right? So this is array, so which are discussed on previous session. So let me make a rewind here. So this particular format, JSON format, has JSON property as well as JSON value. So if you have a JSON array, what actually it will does? So it has a multiple JSON property along with the values. So this is a JSON array where it has multiple properties, right? So you can see these multiple properties. This is the property and this is the property value. So let me check where this particular JSON array got ended. Okay. So it got ended here, right? So this is an array. So why I was just mentioning as JSON array, because like we are going to use this in a JSON array. That's why I was just mentioning in a JSON array. So basically this is an array format, right? So this particular array so has multiple entities which you can see here, correct? So these are the entities. So this open bracket has been closed here, here actually. So these are these several entities. So if you want to access only ID7, so how do you do that? So only like the ID7 email ID, first name, last name. So you will be getting a requirement also, right? So we need to extract only this particular ID7, this particular ID8. So we have to know how to traversal to the each and every node there where you can extract the data of those. Okay, I will give you a task here. Okay, so you have to print only this particular data, array data, so which is inside this bracket. So how do you do that? So you have to print this entire data in your output panel. So just pass here and try to do your by own. So with the help of the previous session which you have discussed. So if you are able to make it, very good, that's well and good, fine. Else not a worry. So we can, I will help you to walk through how to do that. So what you can do now, so as I said before, so I will help you to traversal and get this entire data. So which I have highlighted here, okay? So what I have to do, so I no need to give this page, okay? Since it's a different entities, okay? So this one not, this one not. So this particular data, so I can directly go here and mention the data, okay? So what I will do here, just go to the Uipath, just go here, inside this, open bracket, close bracket, mention data. Perfect. So what is the output which you got earlier? So this page 2 and then per page, these things are you have got, right? So the what should be the output now? So since you have made some modification, so you should get only this particular data which is inside the array. Okay. Let me save this and let me run this now. So I guess our execution is done. Let me go to the output panel. Yeah, perfect, right? So you got only the array data here, right? Awesome. So let me try to use this decentralized JSON array now, okay? So let me call this particular activity. Yeah, perfect. So what I will do here, so this particular JSON array, which help you to call only the arrays, okay? So as you've seen here, so this is an array, right? So this is an array. So what I will do now, so I'll just copy this entire thing, okay? And I will paste it over here. Okay, let me create an output variable which is nothing but j array. Awesome. Just click me. Okay. So I'll just go to the variable panel to showcase you. So what are the variables which are declared now? Okay. So this j object which are declared here as the output of decentralized JSON, right? Perfect. And one more thing. So I just used a decentralized JSON array. So which it has the format of j array. Okay. So which will store the multiple values. So multiple entities. Okay. So let me try to make a right line for this as well. Okay. Or else what you can do, so we can take a message box. So that will be also great, I guess. So what I'll do here, just cut this one, paste it over here, perfect. Delete, and then one more message box. We drag here, drop here, perfect. Let me try to print only JRA. Awesome. So what I have done till now, so I just use this decentralized JSON and then I just to call only the array data. Okay, so after that I just started using my decentralized JSON. So as we already know that, so we have to pass only array. That's why, so since this particular data, so which is getting output of a decentralized JSON is an array data, so I just directly pass over here and then I just trying to print over there. So let me check the output. Now, let me debug. So what will the output I will be telling you now. So we will be getting a same kind of output now. So which is this one and this one. So you used to get a same kind of output. So this is the data which you got from this particular message box, right? So which is ID. So this entire data. So which is array data, right? Perfect. So let me click on OK now. So it will come to this second message box. See? So we have a similar kind of data, right? So the same array and same entire data. So what is the main use of this decentralized JSON? So in practical, so how do you actually iterate the data which is an array? So using the for each, right? So likewise, if you are going to use a for each, you can split those and you can use each and every IDs. So in a IDs. So what I was saying here, let me try to use a for each so that it will be very clear on this. So for each, drag a for each. So what I'll do here, I'll just place inside this. Meanwhile, I'll just try to call this particular thing, so which is nothing but this one. JRE. Perfect. So what you have to do, one more thing. So you have to change your type argument. So let me try to change this one. So once I clicked here, so you can see something called as Newton JSON link J object. Okay, just try to click over here. That's it. So if you're not able to get this one, so you can search for Newton soft JSON link dot object inside this browse for type, so that you can get the particular data argument type which you are selecting here. Okay, perfect. So I just selected this one. Perfect. So what I will do, okay, so I have just need to change this one, this message box also, which to item. Awesome. So I just made all the changes, I hope. Yeah. So let me click on save and let me click on debug now. So let me wait for the execution now. Yeah, so this is the data which I got on the top message box. So which is this one. So since it has entire data of an array. Okay, awesome. See, you can see the difference, right? So this JRA had loaded all the item, all the data to this item. So what actually this item is doing? So it's making a splitter, right? So it is iterating to the each and every ID. So ID 7. Then once you clicked on OK, ID 8 has been populated. See, ID 8. So ID 9. So likewise, this JSON array, it's trying to split each and every data which is inside the array, right? Just click OK, click OK, OK. Perfect, it has done. So you have seen the like difference in the output, right? So once you have used a small message box, you are not able to identify what are the difference between the decentralized JSON object and decentralized JSON array. So but here you are able to see the clear output, correct? So this is an entire array. So what actually the JSON array has been doing here? So JSON array got splitting each and every data. So it has confirmed that this is an entire array first of all. Okay, so we have just given an input. So till this is an array, right? So we have passed already the input. Perfect. So in this, what JSON array has done? So it has splitted in each and every model. So open parenthesis, close parenthesis. So it has took a transaction 1, 0, which is array of 0, and then array of 1, and then array of 2. Likewise, it has splitted each and everything, and it has provided a 1, 2 in the 1, 2, 3 and positions. So likewise, if you want to extract only the ID 7, so what you can do? So you can take off this particular data. So if you want ID 8, so you can particularly take off this data. So likewise, this particular JSON array property, so activities which help you to split upon and get the data which is inside the array, okay, in the API. So I hope you are very clear about, right? So how to use the JSON array. So this JSON array will help you to extract the data which is inside the array in the API. So in a particular splitted model. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Have a good day.